What's up, farming family? How y'all doing today? Today, I'm going to be sort of working, cleaning out in the field. While I talk to y'all about paddles, I'm going to be going over 4 or 5 of them. I'm going to look at my phone and I'll randomly bring up which one, that I've got next because I don't have it memorized in my head. There's also going to be traffic. I don't know how that's going to work with cars coming by. But yeah, let's get into this. And the first one I want to talk about is the SLK Era wide body. Okay, I've had this paddle for a couple of weeks and everybody kept wanting a comparison compared to the 11624 Pegasus Pro Power. And playing with them, they are very, very similar, like extremely similar. And the only difference is the face of the SLK doesn't feel quite as stiff and harsh. That was literally the only difference. So there might be a tad bit pop difference in terms of the power being poppier compared to the SLK Era wide body. Is it worth the extra money? I don't really think it is, because if you're wanting something that's plusher, they dropped the Alpha Pro Power and it's definitely plusher, and I prefer that one over the SLK Era wide body, which I have a Just Paddles link you can click on for that. And I prefer it over the Pegasus Pro Power. The Alpha Pro Power is just an overall better paddle in my opinion. And the next one I really want to talk about is the Enhanced Pickleball's 4.5 generation. It's not 4.5. I really don't like that name or agree with the name. What it is a Gen 4 foam paddle that has a plusher face, really good dwell time, and lays in the all court category. You can get a lot of power when it comes to full drives, but the pop isn't higher up on it like it is with the Groovin Laser 16 HD. The pop's just not as high. If I would have reviewed this during my most controllable foam paddles video, someone mentioned it, I would have definitely put this in there for sure. This would have had to be on that list. And then the next one would be the Onyx Hype X Pro. There's not really a lot to say about this. I played with it 1 or 2 times. It's in all court, lower end of all court, and it just really did nothing to make me excited and want to do a review on it. It was just kind of an average paddle. So I haven't spent a lot of time on it. I would like to go back and spend a little bit more time, but right now there's other really, really good paddles coming out that I need to spend time on. So I haven't gotten to play a lot with it. It's an average paddle, but I wouldn't say it's one that I would play in a tournament with realistically. And the next one is one I should have mentioned like 2 months ago. I kept forgetting about it. It's a company that I've got like a little history with. I was one of the first people to review their paddle, and then they upped the prices a week after my video came out from, I think it was like 160 down up to like 280. And it's the Proton Series 1 Player Edition. Basically, it's supposed to be a more and then the next paddle I have is the Surter from Element 6. This one is a power paddle, y'all. I haven't really talked to the company much or seen a whole lot about what's in it. I wanted to take it out and play with it before I started gathering an opinion based off what core materials were. But I would consider this a power paddle with a decent amount of pop to it. This isn't going to be a paddle you can take out the first day and control like a control paddle. You can't take it out, and it's not going to be like a true foam or a blue core or anything like that. You're going to have to practice and you're going to have to drill. The ball pops off that face pretty quickly. And overall, it is a solid paddle, especially for the price they have it marked. I can't remember the exact price, but I remember it was decent. And I was like, yeah, I'd buy this and play with it in a tournament. But so far, all the paddles I've talked about on this list have been really good paddles. Just the ones that are kind of underwhelming out of this list that I've mentioned, which the players one from Proton came out a while back, would be the player one from Proton and then the Onyx Hype. Because everybody else is going to foam right now, and with that being a polypropylene and not being like a crazy poppy paddle or anything like super spectacular, I don't feel like it's going to fit anywhere in the market. The last one I'm going to talk about is the Ronbus Quanta. Okay, imagine if you take the refoam that has a stiffer face and you soften it up quite a bit. That's essentially what it is. It is, in my opinion, an all-court paddle, foam paddle, for $100. That is crazy. This could very well be the budget paddle of the year, and I've played with it. My brother's played with it. and we both like it. I'm gonna hand it out and let a lot of other people play with it just to see. I am curious what everybody else's opinion is on it, but on mine, this is an all-court paddle, and I think Ronbus and with the price and how it plays has knocked it out of the out of the park. And the only reason is because with these foam paddles, you get that extra dwell time. I'm loving the foam. I love the dwell time, and I love how you get a little more control, and it allows you to sort of like shape your shots better and put them where you want it to be. But yeah, I feel like that's going to be a big contender for budget paddle of the year. And another paddle I want to discuss or mention would be the Wild Thing. It is, yeah, literally a souped up version of the Shogun with fiberglass layer. And I was using the Bread and Butter Filth hybrid for singles, and I needed a little bit of length, and I switched to the Wild Thing, and yep, I'm loving it. That is my singles paddle for sure. I should have a review coming out on it and a crazy story with an Uber driver and about his wife. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Crazy. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope I didn't stutter too much and get sidetracked. I know I didn't do a lot of cleaning during this. I kept stopping and looking at the camera, which I hope that's okay. I'm gonna put gameplay footage in here too, though, so it's not just me working the whole time. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, y'all. Till next time, stay safe. Have a good day. Drink plenty of water. I'm gonna have to go home and drink some. I forgot to bring some out here and I'm dying. Peace, y'all.